for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 6, here comes a return.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On the bootleg, it is shot. He's going to air one out right away. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Operating out of the gun, this is shot, and that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Genty. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That one good for 8 dozen, and a very quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
This is what you Project S that you make. This is what you want.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Chase Young in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
On On the ground, this is Kentre Miller. And he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and
From the 25, here's 2nd and 1. On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
17 yards.
1st and 10.
Saints first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Saints first down.
They'll go on the ground with Devin Neal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Shot quick to Olave. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Shuck. That one caught Devon Vele. And he will get into the end zone. Devon Vele. Touchdown, New Orleans. His 12th touchdown of the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession, too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Hey, 57, 57. Switch yellow. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Third and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Orton. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Vegas.
And a Raider first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Chuck looking to throw on first down. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they've got it with first and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On first down, Chuck. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 12. First down, New Orleans.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 7. To the air is Chuck. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Devon Bailey. Touchdown, New Orleans. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Point after try forthcoming. He knocks it through. The Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
It is 3rd and 10.
Yellow. Easy. I'll go on. Yellow. Hey, 57.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Attack!
Here's Mahomes. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
16 more yards. That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Rush in. Hey, 57, color, 57, yellow.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Pass caught right side by Portland. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
15.
That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. It's a big play there on third down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Third and long.
Yellow. Yellow. Check. Crotch.
Mahomes now to throw again. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I can can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
First and 10, here's Shuck. A dive and a catch. Incredible. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
19-18, 79 Broncos.
Here is Shuck on first and 10. He'll air one out for Palmer. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Come on. 18, hot cowboy 80.
Now, faking the give, moving outside the pocket, and that ball led in too far, maybe too wide, out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll lead to a second down.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Third down, they need 5. Now, Mahomes, exiting the pocket right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass, nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Raiders. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be taken in at the 2. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On second down, it's Shuck. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Here we go. Hogan, leading. Hawk 70. Trap 60. Cut 19.
On 3rd and 2, it is Shuck. He's got his big target. That's Johnson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
To the air once more. Shuck. He'll get that out wide to Sampson, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
The air again is Shuck. Throw right side to Olave. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up second down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Here's Sampson. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down. Points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. Here comes Worthy to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
He'll work forward for a couple. Jordan Howden on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Throw right side. Take it in by Tucker. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Las Vegas, first down.
They run out of the gun with Denty. And he'll be stacked up the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll go again with Genty. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Hey, 57.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. On the run to the right. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
He gets free inside the 40. And he's going to score. He takes it back on the punt return. 84 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. And they get the great bonus of scoring on special teams. This time, the punt return unit able to put 6 up on the board.
And what we see here, Mike, is just a breakdown in the coverage. They talk all week about fanning the field, controlling the returner, keeping them on your inside arm. In this case, 2 guys get stacked behind each other. They leave just enough space for this returner to operate in, and the next thing you know, they're looking at him in the end zone.
Here comes Worthy to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. Run right up the gut with Genchi. Hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Once again, it's Genchi. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on first and 10.
And a Raider first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Yellow, 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 yellow. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second down and 10.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Hardman now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
On the return, the Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the bootleg, it is shot. The man down the field, it's Olave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. The carry on Richardson there on the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Third down and 9. Once again, it's Sampson. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This officially a 58-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Saints will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's a designed run. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
At the 41-yard line.
Here's a great example of when a great play call meets great execution. His blockers created a nice run lane, and all he had to do was get there and hit it. And that is a massive gain on the ground.
Yellow. Attack the guy. Easy. Hey, 57, come back. Hey, 57 color.
First down throw. Mahomes. That's to the right side. And caught by Bowers. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Yellow.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. This will be caught. What a great call for the touchdown. The leads to the forward pass, leads to the end zone for 6. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
Makes the score Raiders 27, Saints 24.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chuck looking to throw on first down. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Eric Stokes, the man there defensively to break that one up.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Chuck to throw on second down. And he's got Homer. It's complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
That's good for a Saints.
A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Saints first down. Looking to throw. Here is Chuck. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 4. Throwing again, Chuck. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On first down, Chuck. He's got it at about the 8. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Trey Homer. Touchdown Saints. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go. And that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Here comes Worthy to return. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
The Raiders take over first and 10. At their own 41-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but No damage done. Move on to the next play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Switch. Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. They need one right now. 3rd and long.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Now, Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Fulton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
2 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Run out of the gun for Gentry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He keeps it himself, and he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
They'll stick to the ground. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1. They'll try it now with Gentry. The ball's out. The Saints have got it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready, you're up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
Here we go. Set. 19, 18.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. Lots of space past the 45. 20, 15, and he will score. Dylan Sampson, touchdown New Orleans. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. The extra point is up and through. And the Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Yep, and Ripley. I go on, Eddie. Nice hit.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Hey, 57. Pick it up. 15.
A first down throw for Mahomes. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers.
Second and 10.
And it'll be second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
This is a tough spot. Third down and 10.
Hey, 57 colors, 57. Yellow. Hey, I got him. That's me.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
So, certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. That's caught! So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
Dante Thornton on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And he runs past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger.
Once again, it's Miller. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Here we go. 19, 18.
We'll try and run here with Miller. And they've got it. Going to pick up the first down there. Right around midfield.
And with the game on the line, Mike, here, fourth quarter, you put the ball in the hands of your running back behind this big offensive line. Great job, 2 hands on the ball. Powers ahead for the first down, and that should all but end this one.
Go.
One final kneel down here inside the 40-second mark. Should be enough to put this one on ice. So this one a win for the visiting Saints.